Here's the next question that I get a lot. The question goes, look, my client wants to take care of minor beneficiaries like children in the event of the client's death. What's the best way to do that? Well, there are lots of ways to go about dealing with that situation, but from my perspective, the best way to deal with minor beneficiaries and how to deal with minor beneficiaries depends on how much work the client is willing to do at the client's own end. So if it were up to me as a lawyer, what I'd tell the client to do is, look, go create a trust for the benefit of your kids. You don't have to create a trust that exists right now. What you can do is you can put together a trust inside of your will, inside of your normal estate planning, that is for the benefit of the kids. Well, what's the benefit of doing that? Well, the benefit of doing that is that you can put all kinds of rules in the trust document itself, in the will document itself, that dictates how it is that your kids are going to get the money as they get older. You can, for example, make the distribution much later in life, at age 30 or 35, or you can put in all kinds of rules for how the money has to be used. You get to pick the trustee who's in charge of using the money for the kids, and you get to pick a successor trustee if that's in the cards. So from my perspective, doing a trust, even a testamentary trust, and naming that trust the beneficiary of the life insurance is the best way to go. But in the real world, our clients don't like to visit lawyers. They don't like to spend money to have estate planning documents done, and that can interfere with them buying the life insurance that they really need. So the second best choice, if the client won't go to a lawyer and have a trust created, is to use the UTMA, Uniform Transfers to Minors Act, to your advantage. And what you would do is you would name UTMA custodian as beneficiary for the minor child in order to get done what you want to get done with the life insurance proceeds. And how would that read? Well, the designation would read something like name of adult custodian as custodian for name of minor beneficiary under the state Uniform Transfers to Minors Act. And if you do the designation that way, if the minor ends up being in line for the life insurance proceeds, then it will be the adult custodian who will handle those proceeds using the state UTMA rules. Now, what's the downside of that? Why is it the second best choice? The answer is that it's the second best choice because UTMA is inflexible on the types of things that can be done with the account, and most notably it's inflexible on when the money must be distributed to the child. When the child comes of age, the only choice of the custodian is to make a distribution to the child. So first choice, testamentary trust. Second choice, UTMA. That's the way to deal with minor beneficiaries.